Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, you can make a donation by selecting Send to Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck. Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, You can make a donation by selecting Send a Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck and happy bidding. Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, you can make a donation by selecting Send a Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck and happy bidding. Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, you can make a donation by selecting Send a Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck and happy bidding. Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, you can make a donation by selecting Send a Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck and happy bidding. Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, you can make a donation by selecting Send a Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck and happy bidding. Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, you can make a donation by selecting Send a Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck and happy bidding.
Welcome, everyone, to Camp for All Night with the Stars Gala.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry.
Tonight's the night. It's a Night with the Stars Gala. Oh, it's going to be so fun. Oh, but I need something to wear. It's a good thing I have the Camp for All costume place to go look. Let's see what I can find. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this. I'd feel like a princess in this one. But the color, I don't think is quite right. It's a little loud. Oh my gosh. I'm going to keep looking. Blue. I look good in blue. But wait, where's the other half? Let's keep looking. This one's pretty. It's kind of sparkly. You know, it's kind of cool looking. I don't know, might be a bit much. But wait a minute. You know, I am a drama queen, so I might go basic black, but then add a little sparkle. Oh my gosh, I am running so late. How am I gonna get there on time? I just don't know. I better go. Oh, let's go. All right, ready. Kurt, can you give me a ride?
Hop on, I know a shortcut.
Thank you.
Bye, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Camp for All Gala. A Night with the Stars. With your hosts, Pat Sorrells and Kyle Merton. Our special guests, co-chairs Katie Alford, Mindy Merton, and Jenny Shear, Washington County residents, and our featured family, Mackenzie, Robin, and Phil Lasagna. Our honorees, Seidel Schrader and Michelle and Jonathan Check. And auctioneer, Rusty Mertink. From the ranch, Peter Pan and Glitter. Navigate to bidpal.net/A Night with the Stars. At the top right-hand corner of the page, click Sign In. You can create an account using Facebook or Google credentials or using an email address. Enter your email address and create a password. Now enter any other vital information required. Once logged in, you can make a donation by selecting Send a Camper. View auction items and purchase raffle tickets. We appreciate your generous support. Good luck and happy bidding. Now, our host for the evening and star in her own right, Camp for All President and CEO, Pat Sorrells.
Welcome, everyone, to the Camp for All A Night with the Stars Gala. I barely made it here, but I'm glad I had that shortcut from Camp for All. As we are all aware, 2020 was a tough year. For the first time since our gates opened in 1998, Camp for All was forced to close due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We didn't have any camps March through September, resulting in a loss of $2 million in revenue. Even worse, thousands of children and adults who have cancer, cardiac, renal, HIV, missing limbs, intellectual differences, and so many other challenges couldn't visit the place where they find hope, feel acceptance, and discover joy. Although heartbreaking for us, the Camp for All team, and mostly you, our family, never gave up. From finding ways to provide the magic of camp virtually, to incredibly generous gifts and creative fundraisers and programs, the Camp for All gates are back open, ready to serve campers this year, the campers that need us most of all, because of you. Your support tonight will ensure that campers with challenging illnesses and special needs can have a joyful, life-changing experience in the safe, supportive environment of Camp for All. I wish we could be together in person tonight. However, the health and safety of our campers, staff, and you, our Camp for All supporters, is what is ultimately the most important to us. For those of you who are attending a Camp for All gala for the first time tonight, welcome. The silver lining of going virtual is being able to include everyone. And we are so happy to have you experience the magic of Camp for All with us. To kick off the night, I'd like to introduce someone very special, Kyle Merton. Kyle is the incredible chair of our Camp Friends Board, who support Camp for All as advocates and leaders in the greater camp area. Kyle is a wonderful champion for Camp for All and has been a donor and leader since 2015. Please welcome Kyle Merton.
Pat, thank you for that lovely introduction, and I must say you look very Hollywood this evening. I took this opportunity to dress to the nines and really try to pull out all the stops. I'm trying to channel my inner Ryan Seacrest. So what are you going for on the red carpet tonight?
Well, Marilyn Monroe, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Absolutely, and you look stunning, absolutely. As Pat said, I am the chair of the Camp for All Camp Friends. We are a group based in Washington County whose main mission is to increase awareness and support for Camp for All. As the leader of Camp for All, I feel an even stronger sense of commitment to make this evening a huge success after the year we have had. We've got a great event ahead of us, but don't forget, you can bid and buy raffle tickets all throughout the show. You don't want to miss out on the chance to win a $2,000 card or some great auction items. Right now, it's time to introduce the ladies who've made this entire evening possible. As chair, before the gala planning process began, and before we know this whole pandemic was going on, I sat down with Camp for All team, and we thought about who might be the right group to co-chair the 20, which is now turned into the 2021 Washington County Gala. It didn't take long for us to come up with these three amazing ladies. I will say, I might be a little biased, one being my wife, one being my sister-in-law, and the other being a very, very close friend. But when these names came out, they agreed to chair, and we are absolutely thrilled. Our co-chairs, Mindy, Jenny, and Katie, are true stars in the eyes of Camp for All. Jenny and Mindy, as educators, and Katie, as a healthcare worker, had no idea what last year would bring as they so graciously agreed to plan this event. From the conception of the theme and the gathering of our committees to date changes and then finally making the decision to go virtually, they have been there every step of the way. We thank them and we appreciate all they have done to make the A Night with the Stars Gala a great success.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. When we envisioned this evening, we imagined us in ball gowns and at Deep in the Heart Farms. And obviously, that's not how this evening is going to go, but that's okay. We're excited that you're here joining us virtually, and we're excited for a great evening.
We would like to thank our donors tonight. Without your support, none of this would have been possible. You have continued to give your support throughout this entire year, even though it has had many hardships. When we all started 2020, we had no idea what was coming, and you continue to support us every step of the way. Also, we'd really like to thank our gala committee, A lot of our friends and families stepped up this year and said they would give their time and talents to help us out. And none of you knew at that time what this year would actually become or what our challenges would be. Whether we were in person or we were in Zoom, they were there and they were calling different people asking for auction items. And we just truly appreciate all of your help because we definitely could not have done this without you. We love you and thank you.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our gala, A Night with the Stars, coming to you from the Treehouse at Camp for All. For many of you, this may be your first time to see camp. For some of you, you may have been here many times and shared the joy that our campers experience. You've seen children and adults have magical moments out here at Camp for All. You've seen that their families have been given respite care and time to just take a break. After all that we've experienced in 2020, I think we all have something to celebrate. We made it to 2021. We cannot thank all of you enough for your support. Washington County is so proud to have Camp for All right here in our area, and we welcome all of you tonight. We also hope that each and every one of you can help us keep these gates open. As you all know, COVID-19 has impacted everyone financially. So tonight, whether you're joining us in sequins like we had planned or sweatpants from your couch, we are so happy to have you. It's time to open up your hearts and your pocketbooks to keep this place going for many, many years to come and keep Camp for All strong. It is truly a star of our evening and a magical place, and we thank you. Every penny helps. So tonight, let's enjoy a wonderful evening together for a fantastic cause.
I personally have had several students that have benefited from attending Camp for All, and they talk about when they come back to school how much fun they've had at camp. This past year, my son Barrett found out that he would be able to attend Camp for All. He knew that Kyle and I were involved with Camp for All, but he didn't know that he could actually come as part of the Epilepsy Foundation camp. Barrett, who was so excited to find out he could attend, looked at me and said, "Mom, I get to go to a place where there's other kids like me." And that warmed my heart because he doesn't have a lot of people that he knows, or when he finds out that someone has epilepsy like him, it makes him feel comfortable and it makes him feel welcomed. And so that's what you're giving to tonight. You're giving to a camp that makes kids feel like they have a place and that they can do anything while they're out here.
So let's all raise a glass and celebrate this Washington County star.
I'd like to say cheers right back to those three great women. They have been so enthusiastic, and I can't wait for Barrett to come to camp. I want to thank their wonderful committee, the Camp Friends Board, who made tonight possible. You truly embody the warm and welcoming spirit of the greater camp area. Our honorees tonight are also perfect examples of good neighbors, Michelle and Jonathan Check and Seidel Schrader. Michelle and Jonathan, besides being the nicest people in the world, have been supporters of Camp for All since 2009, doing everything from chairing Camp Friends and the Washington County Gala to volunteering their time and always generously supporting the mission. We are so proud to honor Seidel Schrader as well, one of the area's leading accounting firms. Their staff may be all about numbers, but they've also shown our campers plenty of heart. This wonderful corporate citizen is a longtime friend of Camp for All, making donations, attending the gala, and we're still holding a date at Camp for All for a team building for Seidel Schroeder. Can't wait to have y'all. I'm not the only one with good things to say about our honorees. Some of their friends wanted to share a few words as well.
Michelle, you matter. You make a difference. Your generosity has a profound and lasting impact on the residents living at Brenham State Supported Living Center and all of those that participate at Camp for All. Your willingness to give selflessly to help others speaks to both your strengths and the quality of your character. When you volunteer, you are making a commitment to share that most precious of resources, your time. While I know you choose to volunteer selflessly and without expectation of being recognized, today I wish to do just that. Words cannot adequately express the gratitude that I, as well as the board and state of Brenham State Supported Living Center and Camp for All wish to convey. Please know that your volunteerism is recognized, appreciated, valued, and cherished. We thank you and look forward to continuing to work with you in the future.
I'm T. Dipple with Brenham National Bank, and I'm honored to say a few words about our honorees, Michelle and Jonathan Check. I graduated high school with Michelle and have gotten to know Jonathan and the entire Check family through our church. Camp for All could not have picked more generous and thoughtful people to be honorees than Michelle and Jonathan. Their work with camp truly changes lives. It gives children the confidence to accomplish things that they would otherwise have not thought possible. Michelle and Jonathan have been role models for many of us through the work they do with Camp for All and so many other organizations in our community. With Michelle being a partner at Silas Schrader, I would be remiss if I did not mention the tremendous contributions that Silas Schrader makes to our community year after year. Silas Schrader is truly a remarkable corporate citizen. I'll conclude by saying that Michelle and Jonathan are extremely deserving honorees, and my wife Sunny and I feel fortunate to call them friends.
As the camp director at Camp for All and a proud member of the Washington County community, I'm so excited that we are honoring Michelle and Jonathan Check and Silas Schrader tonight. Michelle and Jonathan have attended our galas and supported Camp for All for as long as I can remember. They, along with their family members, have come out here and volunteered at Camp for All, and the Checks and Silas Schrader team have been strong supporters of Camp for All. Thank you for all you've done.
I've known Michelle through church, and that's where I met her at St. Mary's Catholic Church. And I always know that whenever help is needed, I can call on Michelle, and she gives of herself every time.
And I've known Michelle a little bit longer. I was 6 weeks old, and she was like a big sister to me at the babysitter. So she's been looking after me. She calls me Little Erin. She's always been a caretaker. So giving of herself is something that comes very naturally for her. She volunteers with our church organizations. She volunteers with our Girl Scout troop. She has donated countless things anonymously that I think people don't even realize because she doesn't want the attention or the limelight. And her family always supports her in that. They're truly a model of a team in their marriage, and they support each other, and whatever she takes on, the whole family is in for it, and they all work hard together and share her. I know that she's had a rough year. She lost her dad this year, and still she's pouring into others and thinking about others. And I'm so glad that they are being honored this year. And I thank all the supporters and everyone who's attending the gala for their support for this cause that is so near and dear to her heart.
And Camp for All is a special place for me. I didn't attend as a camper, but the facilities we used growing up as a place for church retreats and leadership retreats. So some of my favorite memories, some of my best relationships come from spending time at Camp for All. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you, John, Maddie, Andrew. Thank you very much. We appreciate and we love the Check family.
Yes, and T-Bear, thank you. Love you guys.
Can you hear it? I can hear applause all over Washington County. Just listen real closely. Man, it's huge and so deserving. I know many of you are familiar with Camp for All, and I know some of you haven't had the chance to come out and see our 206 acres of barrier-free magic. We would love to have you visit and give you a tour. Simply give us a call or visit our website, campforall.org. And in the meantime, here's a look at the joy of Camp for All and its mission, and the life-changing experiences you bring our campers.
Camp for All is a place where kids really get to discover who they are. They come to Camp for All and they're surrounded by people who have the exact same ability as them, and they just get to be themselves for 1 week. They get to just be kids.
What I like most about Camp for All is that they get to do activities like basketball and wheelchair hockey.
It's like a dream come true because you get to have as much fun as you want. You get to spend a week away from your family, and you get to do a whole bunch of fun stuff that if you didn't come, then you may have not been able to do.
The most fun part about my job is getting to see all the campers grow and seeing them smile and seeing them be happy, because I know that when you go home, you're not always as happy as you are here. And this is like their happiest place on earth. And getting that, see that smile or seeing them accomplish something that they didn't think they could do is definitely the most fun part about this job.
I've been coming to Camp for All this is my 6th year. I get to do things that I don't normally get to do at home, like a giant swing and stuff. Not something you can have in your backyard.
We help kids who are unable to walk learn to fly.
Camp for All to You is a program where we bring traditional camp activities like canoeing, archery, and fishing to kids in the hospital who are unable to come out to camp in Burton, Texas because of their medical condition. We create an environment that allows them to make the connections that they may not be getting without camp. They're always asking and singing as they go back to their rooms and are ready for camp the next day.
I keep coming back to camp because it's the only time we get to go into the pool.
I love Camp for All because the friendships and I can get to do things that I can't do at home.
The horseback riding is my favorite because I love all the horses and the animals at the barn.
Wow, Christina! Camp for All for me is home. It's the first place I think of when I'm sad. It's the first place that I think of when I'm happy. And this is a place that campers will never forget.
I have a favorite quote, and that is, "He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything." And to me, a lot of these kids don't have their health, but Camp for All gives them that hope, and that means they have everything.
Wow, it's not quite as good as being there, but you can definitely see how your gifts and your auction purchases tonight will have a positive impact on our campers and their families. I can tell you all, camp is even better in person. So be sure to schedule a tour and see it for yourself. Now to introduce a gentleman that needs no introduction, Mr. Rusty Mertink, auctioneer extraordinaire. Rusty, as they say on the red carpet, who's your style inspiration?
Tonight we're trying to pull off that Sam Elliott mustache, sir.
I like that.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here with Camp for All. I've been working with Camp for All for many, many years, and I'm so glad that I can be here with you tonight while still being safe. Now's the time to open up those wallets and raise some money for Camp for All. We've got some great items to tempt you tonight. Thanks to our very generous auction donors. You can experience the best of Washington County and beyond. Remember, just enter those bids on your mobile device. And do not forget to grab some raffle tickets for a chance to win $2,000 in an American Express gift card. Now remember, the auction and raffle will close after the auction spotlight. So Kyle, I think we're ready to start our auction spotlight tonight. We're going to take a look at auction item number 48. This one's entitled Harvest Fun. This is a very special package. Join our wonderful president and CEO, Miss Pat Sorrells, at the TP Farm for her famous harvest. I have it on good authority that this year's vintage, the Cure, lives up to its name. Kyle, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Sorrells Farm?
Yeah, Pat and her husband, you know, they've always been tremendous supporters of these galas. Not only her being the president and CEO, each year she does a dinner donation to Houston and Washington County and a number of other things that they've been supportive of over the years. This is a truly unique opportunity because this is the first time they've opened the doors to their farm to let two folks come and help during their actual harvest, which is a truly unique experience in itself. So this is a no-brainer on bidding on this particular item.
Awesome. Absolutely, folks. Please take a look at number 48. This package also includes a wonderful lunch full of fun, laughter, and wine. This is a special opportunity to get a first-hand look of harvesting of grapes while having a blast with a wonderful group of people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to be sure to tell you, too, that included in this package, you're going to see from the vine to the press. A great experience for you, so don't miss out on this great opportunity to join one of our very special folks, Miss Pat Sorrells, at their place. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move now and take a look at auction item number 2. This is a crawfish boil for $30 at the home of our wonderful co-host, Mr. Kyle Merton. Kyle, you know a lot about this package. Why don't you tell us some?
Yeah, this is so much fun. You know, we've been doing this for the last 3 or 4 years, and my wife and I enjoy every single bit of it. We get some good Cajuns to come in and help us cook some outstanding crawfish. The folks that come, they come hungry, they leave full. They have some great beverages donated by Mike Hopkins. It's just a really good time that's casual, relaxed, and have a lot of good fun and fellowship.
Absolutely. Nothing better than fresh crawfish in the spring. So please, folks, take a look at this package. And before we leave, we really want to tell you and thank our donors on this package. We'd like to thank Blue Bonnet Electric Co-op, Myron and Myra Dipple, Lane and Amy Gramillion, and Mike Hopkins Distributing for putting together this tremendous package. I tell you, it's a good one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we do want to remind you as well, don't forget, we're going to be closing the auction in just a few minutes. Kyle, we're going to move now to item number 17, our next auction item we want to take a look at. Everybody needs a break, and how about a trip to Port O'Connor? This lovely package includes a 3-night stay in the beautiful coastal retreat donated by Billy and Karen Holly. Now, Kyle, I know you've been to Port O'Connor as well. Why don't you tell us about this great trip?
Yeah, I've had a chance to stay at this wonderful location at Port O'Connor. Not to mention, you know, Billy Holly is one of the managing partners of Seidel Schrader, who's one of our folks that we've honored tonight. And so thanks to Billy and Karen for not only being an honoree, but doing this for us as well. This is a tremendous place to go, whether it's family and friends or just friends or whatever you want to make it out to be. You know, they've got a great outdoor facility for cooking, beautiful pool for the kids or friends to jump in, and then can't beat the fishing in Port O'Connor. I mean, it's just a great getaway for anyone for any reason.
Port O'Connor is a great place to visit. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you, this facility sleeps up to 13, but as we always say in the auction business, if you'd like to take that significant other, you can make it a honeymoon all over again. Ladies and gentlemen, just 5 minutes away from Kingfisher Beach, where you can enjoy the sun, fishing, and fun. Everybody needs to get away these days and take a break and relax. Why not do it in Port O'Connor, Texas? Great opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, our next item is item number 30. This is an opportunity to update your outdoor living. This is an amazing opportunity to get a backyard update from Brenham's very own HDZ Builders. This package includes a gravel area with a custom fire pit designed to fit your space. Kyle, I know you know the Hernandezes are very close to Camp for All. Tell us a little bit more about the Hernandezes family.
Yeah, you know, Adam and Lisa are relatively new to the Washington County area. They live out in Chapel Hill. When I met them, the first thing they asked is how can we get involved in the community? And obviously Camp for All was the first idea I had to get. And so Lisa is on our Camp Friends board. And boy, when they jumped in all the way. And I just can't thank them enough for what they've done and how they've gotten involved in Camp for All. And boy, what a package to donate. And what a great opportunity for somebody to take home with them tonight. I'm just sitting here thinking of a good, cool evening on a Texas winter, you know, with a glass of wine and a nice fire. You didn't get any better than that.
Absolutely, absolutely. You write the script from the rest of the way out if you buy this package yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you as we wrap things up, well, before we wrap things up, we really want to tell you that go back, check those items tonight. We've got a lot of great items in our auction tonight. We want you to keep bidding, continue bidding. Understand that we really appreciate all that you do tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last call for the raffle and auction items. They will be closing after our last and final item. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have saved the best for last. This is item number 29 on your auction list. This is our Con-Can getaway. Here's another amazing opportunity to get away during this most interesting time. You and 25 of your closest friends and family could travel together to Con-Can, Texas to enjoy the Platinum Place. 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, graciously donated by Janet George. Kyle, once again, you want to tell them a little bit about Con-Can?
Yeah, I've had a chance to visit this location that Janet George has, the Platinum Palace. It's a just truly unique location. You know, the house is gorgeous. It's got a great outdoor kitchen area, living space area, beautiful pool for the kids and family and friends to play in. It's minutes away from the river. Right next door is a beautiful golf course for the guys or gals if they want to go play golf. You know, the sky's the limit on package on what you want to do here. You make it your own. You decide how you want to spend those days in Con-Can. It's just a great place to get away and relax.
great family destination as well, I might add. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a wrap on the auction and the raffle. We'd like to thank everybody for your bids and support. Now we're going to introduce you to one of the campers whose life has been changed thanks to the gifts like the ones that you're making tonight.
I'm Phil Lasagna, and this is Mackenzie. Mackenzie, can you say hi?
Hi. And I'm Robin Lasagna, her mom. We have been so blessed over the years. We've seen families fly in from other states and drive in from Louisiana, and we literally live about 15 minutes down the road, and so that's been a huge blessing for us. You know, they can take care of anything. We've never quite looked back once we...
Well, I mean, I thought about it, but that one year we didn't bring her to camp. And with my medical training of 15 years to 20 years being in the EMS and the Houston Fire Department, was that I wasn't sure that anybody could do the things I could do for her. I felt bad not bringing her, so I said, I'll just take you and just let you see your friends, and then we'll go home, and that'll be it. And that wasn't it. I brought her up here, and they were wondering why she wasn't here. We can do everything medically. You should never have to worry about everything. Some girl had surgery, and the next day she was here, and they took care of her. And Mackenzie, every morning, I got her dressed, and all she could say is, "We're going to camp?" "Yes, we're going to camp."
And a barrier-free camp is amazing. You would wonder how someone in a wheelchair could zip line, but they absolutely, it's very safe. They're in a harness, you know, a big swing harness, and they zip line. It's amazing.
We have taken family vacations to do things, but the activities that are out there in the world for handicapped people are just not there. We can't get anything out there that you can get here.
One of their biggest goals is working for independence. You know, I've got a t-shirt quilt made of all the years that she has been coming to Camp for All, and there is a piece about independence on every shirt because that's one of their major goals is, you know, giving them some independence while it gives the family respite. And the fact that Camp for All is right here in Washington County has been a huge blessing to us. We have been a part of this community for almost 30 years. This is our people, and they care about her. They have watched her grow up. They've been there for the successes and the trials, and everyone looks forward to and tells us how excited they get when they know it's camp time. For the first several years, we didn't go anywhere far. We were, you know, a little afraid, just making sure that she was okay, small day trips. But we've been as far as on a cruise when she's here. That's how comfortable we are. She has never been sad for us to leave her. She has never said, I want to go with y'all, I want to go, never. A few years ago, I was like, okay, she's 18, how long can she come? And they said, as long as she wants to, you know, absolutely as long as she wants to.
We were amazed by that.
And relieved, relieved for her, relieved for us. You know, she loves it, and it's 1 week a year that is, it's heaven for everybody. This is her happy place. This is kind of, we say this is Kenzie's Disney because she is able to do all things here. In 2014, we were told that Mackenzie was named the Outstanding Teen Camper of the Year. And that was because of her willingness to try anything. They said that they felt like she deserved that because it was leading towards independence. She was willing to go on the zip line. She was willing to get in the canoe. She was willing to ride on the back of a horse and a motorcycle. She was just not afraid to do anything and always had a good attitude. So that's how she won this award. So this hangs in her bedroom. We actually do have a family in town who has a younger camper, and I have tried to encourage them to do everything possible to let their child come. I know money is an issue. It was an issue for us in years past, and that's why fundraising is so important, and that's why this camp needs any kid who wants to come to Camp for All should be able to come. There shouldn't be any reason that they should not be able to come and enjoy these facilities. It's such a great experience. You know, there's kids that come to her camp even that aren't wheelchair bound, you know, that have walkers, that use walkers or just braces or whatever, and yet they all have the same things going on, so that this week of them being able to be together, to be with other kids in wheelchairs and doing the same activities and not being afraid to be made fun of, and you know, it's just the inclusion is unmatchable. I mean, she can't get that anywhere else.
You would kind of rank it up there with the smile on your child's face at Christmas time of giving them the best gift they've always wanted that makes them happier at their greatest time. You know, it makes them part of something.
Tonight's donations will help not just this year's campers, it will continue to help the facilities run and to get better, to continue to build buildings and make activities for these kids to enjoy for years to come. I mean, as long as the doors are open and we are able and she is physically able, she will be here. There's just nothing like it. And we so appreciate the support that we get from our local community, from our friends, from our family, from our church friends. This probably just wouldn't be possible without everyone's help and donations. You know, large or small, whatever you can give. You know, this is a great time to give. You're not able maybe as a family to go and spend money on a vacation. You know, put that money towards something like this. Give with your heart, give what you feel like you can give, and help any way that you can. It's worth it.
Thank you to the Lasagna family. That was an amazing story, a very touching testimonial. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever wondered if your donations make a difference, I guess now you know. If we were all together tonight, we'd be getting ready to raise those paddles. But tonight it's going to look a little different. Hopefully, you've already registered at bidpal.net/anightwiththestars. If you haven't, let's do so now. It's easy. Just follow the instructions on your mobile device. Look at the category that says Send a Camper. It's item number 1. It's item number 1, ladies and gentlemen, because it's the most important thing we will do tonight. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send those campers to camp. We have set a goal for tonight's gala at $40,000. So let's do it. It's time to go to work. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with $10,000. Now, we want to tell you that $10,000 will send a whole cabin of campers to camp for a week. That's a whole week of life-changing canoeing, zip-lining, s'mores, and all the barrier-free slice of heaven in Burton, Texas. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, we do want to tell you that we have an anonymous donor that has told us that they have seen how Camp for All has changed her sister's life. She's made a gift to the Camp for All that will do just that. You know who you are. Thank you so much for your donation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you we're asking for $10,000. $10,000 will affect many of our kids that come to camp. You've got your device right there in front. You see the numbers. Just punch the button right there at $10,000, and you're going to feel better when you do. Miss Pat, would you like to tell us a little bit about what $10,000, how it can help us at camp?
Well, we serve almost 10,000 campers in a normal year, and they come all year long. And campers come and they discover life. They come and they find hope. They find joy. They discover their self-confidence, and because they're surrounded by their peers, they realize they're not alone. That's important.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, as you sit out there in your parties tonight and you're looking around the table, here's a great opportunity for you to make a tremendous donation that is going to really help our campers tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're asking for $10,000. $10,000. Your device is there. All you have to do is punch that button. All right? $10,000. We have a thermometer tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to hope to reach our goal. They just showed us our thermometer, and it looks like that we may have 2 $10,000 donors already. You guys know who you are. Thank you very much for your generosity tonight. $10,000 is the level that we're at. We've got some folks that have stepped up at the $10,000 level. Anybody else at 10 before we move on? I know we're going to move on for the sake of saving time, but this is the most critical part of our evening here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely amazing. Before we move on to the $5,000 level, we would like to bring out some special guests. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have with us all the way from the camp. We thought we would bring some of the camp with us here. Glitter and Peter Pan. Can you please, well, they're going to make their way on stage, and here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you guys that are campers out there, you've seen Glitter and Peter Pan. You know these guys, they're your friends. We just wanted to share with everyone watching tonight that not only are your amazing gifts helping children and adults discover life, but they're also helping us keep our wonderful animals like Glitter and Peter Pan and our amazing 206-acre facility in pristine condition. So ladies and gentlemen, we're really proud to have Glitter and Peter Pan tonight, and we're at our $5,000 level, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to ask for $5,000, and if you can help us with $5,000, we would really appreciate that. I know that Glitter and Peter Pan would too. It helps in their daily maintenance, and you don't realize how important. There's a lot of kids out there right now that come to camp that are smiling when they see their friends that they've met at camp in Glitter and Peter Pan. So please remember, we're asking for $5,000. If you would donate $5,000 now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are zooming towards our goal right now. I don't know if you've seen the thermometer. They just showed it to us up on stage. Woo! And I tell you what, we're moving. We're moving. The money's coming good. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to excuse our special guest as we get ready to move on.
Come on, baby. Come on, Glitter.
Yeah.
Come on, Glitter. Here you go.
Glitter and Peter Pan. Awesome job. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move to $2,500. When we move to the $2,500 level, Miss Pat, tell us what $2,500, how it can help us tonight.
Well, you know, Glitter just reminded me that one day out at the ranch, a camper from the Brenham State Supported Living Center who was nonverbal. He'd never said a word. And he went riding, he got off of his horse, and his caregiver talks to him all the time and said, well, how was it? He said, wonderful, of course. It was the first word she's ever heard from him.
Absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a testimonial right there that tells you exactly what your money can do for these kids. Absolutely amazing. We're at the $2,500 level. You'll find that on your mobile device. Please make sure that you go by there, push that button if this is something that works for you. Your money is going to be very well spent tonight. So once again, $2,500 is what we're asking for here. Now, we're looking for our thermometer here to see where we're at. We want to make sure as we keep up with time, we want to make sure that we hit that goal tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we're getting really close. We're sitting at about $33,000 if you're watching that out there. We are so close to our $40,000 goal. All right? We're at $2,500. Anybody else want to give $2,500 before we move? All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to keep things moving. We're going to go now to our $1,000 level. All right? Pat, what can $1,000 do for Camp for All?
Rusty, $1,000 sends one camper to Camp for All for a full week. 1 week of joy.
That is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you picked up on, but Pat told you a while ago, we see over 10,000 campers every year at camp in a normal year. That's a lot of kids that come through there, and boy, if we can help them, we always talk about the camp, and you've heard it many times throughout the night, the camp being a barrier-free facility. It's barrier-free, but we certainly don't want for the price of to come to camp. We don't want that to serve as a barrier for any of our kids either that want to come to camp. So now's your time to step up. $1,000. You saw how close we were. We're getting down into some numbers that should work for everybody out there tonight. Here again, I encourage you, look around your table. If you've given, encourage the folks that you have with you at your party, at your table. Please encourage those folks to bid as well. Everything that you give tonight is, and I'm sorry for the pause, but we have just surpassed our goal. We're at 41,000. I know you're out there somewhere, folks. Give yourselves a big round of applause for a job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move to our last ask of the evening. That's going to be $500. There's so many campers that are going to have an opportunity to go to camp. We're going to go at $500. Remember, everyone, just tap the amount that you would like to give tonight to Send a Camper on the Send a Camper category on your mobile device. It's just that simple. Miss Pat, one more time, $500. All this money adds up as we go through the evening.
Well, most of our campers come free of charge. So that's why we're raising money tonight. And I had a camper that came with epilepsy. She'd had multiple brain surgeries. She came to camp as a little girl. She said she had a seizure, and she got out of her seizure and said, I guess I have to go home now. They said, no, let's go to archery. She is an adult now, and she said that is the one moment that changed her life.
Life-changing experiences, ladies and gentlemen, and you have the power to make it happen. It's very simple. All you have to do, not only we ask you to go into your wallet, but go into your heart. Do what your heart says tonight and push that button. So ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to wrap up, we want to thank everybody for your generosity here tonight. Our Send a Camper to Camp program is going to go on and continue. We're not going to wrap it up immediately, but we want to thank everyone for all that you've done tonight. Ms. Pat?
Thanks to everyone participating, and Rusty, thank you for being such a great friend to Camper and Camp for All for so many years. And now I'm going to welcome back my wonderful co-host for a big moment, our raffle drawing.
Absolutely. Thanks, Pat, and thanks for giving me the opportunity to come back out here tonight. What a great job on the Send a Camper. Thanks to all of our donors. Yes, it's that time of the night, folks, that we are going to announce that lucky raffle winner. Folks in our audience out here, are we ready? Folks at home, are we ready? Can I get the randomizer, please? And the winner is, for the $2,000 gift card, Mr. Matt Mogus.
Yay, Matt!
Congratulations, Matt, on your win, your $2,000 gift card.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Matt. You're so wonderful to Camp for All in so many ways. I'm glad you won this. We are so thankful to everyone who took a chance on the raffle. The real winners, obviously, are our campers.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have had such a great night. Let's see where our total is. Can we have the total for this evening's profits are?
$212,000 so far. Woo! We
Wow,
are doing
that is
really
excellent.
well. Thank you all.
That is excellent. Thank you to everyone out here tonight.
Wow. You don't forget that you can still donate throughout the weekend. Please keep that in mind, and let's take it over our goal, and let's make virtual a reality.
That's right, Pat. I just want to say a thank you again to everyone who helped make tonight such a success. Our amazing chairs, the camp staff who worked so hard, our camp friends, board members, and all of our auction donors. And of course, all of you, the Camp for All family.
And I saw so many wonderful names: Buzz and Martha White, Liz Rigney, Jim Avioli. Y'all are wonderful. I wish I could list all of y'all. My heart is so thankful for everything all of y'all have done tonight, not just them, but all of you. We can't thank you enough, this year especially. Of course, what 2021 holds is still unknown, but we are moving forward positively and with the appropriate protocols in place, with a still vital mission and a strong foundation thanks to our Camp for All family, you. We will continue to serve our special campers, safely implementing the innovative things that we have done in 2020, and with your help, we will take our organization forward with more impact than ever before for children and adults with challenging illnesses or special needs. Just like Mackenzie Lasagna and her family, thank you for your generous heart and support. Thank you for your loving our campers as much as we do. Thank you for believing in our mission. Good night, and thank you again.